Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Meatdept here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today, guys. I'm back in Sword Warriors today and we're going to focus on the Titan TVMan hero and his special equipment, guys. We're going to go ahead and explain everything and go ahead and give it some tests and see what it does and my thoughts on it, guys. So the Skibidi event part 3 has been going for the past week or so, guys, and I was able to play it even though I've been away from home, guys. So the event shop right here they are. The Titan TVMan has the ability Titan Destruction, and the TVMan sound equipment is an exclusive ornament for him to put on. So we have both of those, and today we're going to go ahead and check them out in World 5 and see what they can do. So I have no heroes on at the moment, guys. So I'm going to go to the hero monument, and here he is down here. So he continuously emits destructive light, controlling enemies in front and causing damage. It is actually really cool when he charges up. In my opinion, it's pretty awesome for AoE in comparison to the Titan Speaker Man, which actually does a lot of damage to individual targets, but the TVMan is a nice little twist. So we're going to go ahead and equip him right now, put him on the team. We're also going to put the Archmage to skip, 20 levels just to get up there a little bit more. But I do want to first test out the TVMan actually without his equipment on. So let's go ahead and just take off his equipment and let's just see what he can do with no equipment on at all. So we got to go and probably fix our upgrades here just a little bit. So we need to put 39 points to get this crit, and then we can do the rest into attack right there like that. So my weapon does 408,000, which is actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and hop over to the Dark Castle, guys. Let's go run inside and let's see what the TVMan can actually do. So I believe with the equipment on, he was doing about 60% of my weapon damage in like an AoE sound wave TV vibes going all over the joint, which was pretty cool. So let's see what he does now. So my base hit was 408,000. He is doing, let's take a look, 204. So right now with no equipment on, it looks like he's doing 50% of my damage right there. So he's doing half. So I do 408 and he does 204. And as you see, he's got a little cooldown thing as well, just like the other Titan cameraman had, or the speaker man had. And once he recharges it up, he's gonna go full blast and AoE things once again, which is actually kind of cool. So let's go ahead and watch this one more time. It looks like the recharge time isn't that bad on him, so you could actually play him basically by just waiting, and then when he gets large, he's gonna go ham. He's gonna do 50% of my weapon damage. See that? And he keeps on going, just in a nice AoE little wave there, and it goes for actually quite a bit, enough where he can get what was that, 4 packs. So that was pretty good. But what I want to actually go ahead and do is go back to the Royal City, and I want to go ahead and actually put on his exclusive TVMan sound equipment. This is going to give the equip bonus of more crit as well, so that's going to be awesome. It's going to improve his total damage as well. So let's go ahead and put that on there. Let's go back to the upgrades. Now we have too much crit, so we need to reset. We still have too much crit, but now we have a little bit more damage going because it's all into damage. So now I do 412, almost 413,000. So now we're going to go back to the Dark Castle here and check this out. So before he was doing 50%, I think now he's going to be doing 60%. So we should be doing a little bit more, like 270,000 or something like that. We're going to take a look. So it should be a lot more than 208, which is what it was before. So let's see, once he charges up here, what's he going to do? It is 247,000. Okay, so that is pretty good. That's a lot more right there. So it's good to put it on if you're going to use them for sure. And then you can go through the waves and just really kind of just smash through. He does recharge, and of course I'm one-shotting things because I have the 5-star golden Favnor on, and that thing is pretty OP in itself here. But I think he's a pretty cool hero overall. I think he's a really cool hero overall. He's gonna help if you have good speed and you could kite around packs of mobs, right? You could really just wait for him to recharge. So we got to get to the next room here because it looks like he's about to go ham. Oh my goodness, he's about to go. So if you could actually just kite around packs and group them up, he goes and just goes ham and just keeps on bursting them down. So they're all getting one shot right now because my sword is so strong, but that would probably keep on ticking on each one. So keep that in mind. And what I mean is, if you are right here able to group them up, but you're a little bit faster, so you can keep them grouped up like this. Well, when he recharges, he's gonna go ahead and hit them all. So let's go ahead and keep running in this circle just to see what it does right here. So I could actually put on a weaker weapon as well. Let's put on something a little bit lower, like 17,000 damage. So let's see what he does here now. So it's gonna be less damage than before, but it's a more realistic weapon that most people probably have. So now he has to actually be in range, and he still does 105 damage to all of them right there. See that? When he actually ticks it. So that means my thing probably does 175,000. Yeah. So that's not bad at all, but I'm going to obviously equip my best weapon right here because we want to actually plow through this stuff just like that right there. So now let's go ahead and back out of this. So we see that he's pretty strong with my current setup in the actual Dark Castle here. So let's go back to the Royal City here, and we can also see how he helps in the event itself here. Now, I know a strategy I've been doing solo is really because I'm so strong, I don't really need too many turrets, but they do help. A big strategy is just to go full turrets, right? And I think it's probably better to play this in an actual server with people in it, because I believe when you kill all these little toilets, everyone is going to get the toilet currency, and that would just mean that the turrets can be built a little bit faster when you stand on these things right here. But I usually do it solo, and I was able to get every single one filled with max level turrets. So I was able to do that as well, but it's probably a lot faster and easier if you do have more players. Now, I think something that's also good are these zones right here that actually slow, decelerate. So I think that's actually probably a good thing, because if they make it into it, I think they actually do slow down. So let's go ahead and build one right here, and let's take a look at the speed at 20% right here. So none of them are hitting this one in particular right now, but let's see what the speed changes to. So let's level this one up. We're gonna need 18 toilets to actually do it. So we're gonna have to go down here and kill a couple more. See that? His sound wave is pretty good. He hunts them down, man, and that's pretty helpful. So I want to see these toilets, see if they get a little bit slower here. Let's put this one up right here. I don't know if it's gonna make it in time. Nope, it doesn't. So here we go, right here. Let's see on this side right here, decelerate. Let's see if we could see some sort of difference here. And it looks like when they do go in it, it does slow them down just a touch bit. But I think these zones are, like I said, I think they're probably helpful for the boss. Maybe if you put one like in the middle where the boss runs, maybe just down the middle like this right here, if you zigzag them, 50% is actually a lot slower, but I don't think it's needed. I think going full turrets is probably all you actually need for this, guys. But I do love this guy right here because he gets big and he just goes and hunts everyone down. And it's actually really cool. So I do have a lot more testing to do, such as bringing him into the Eternal Guardian Hall and seeing, like, you know, when you get to higher waves, if you could kite things around and see if his damage, you know, will really help you take out some of those mobs to avoid getting hit and all that kind of stuff. But I'm digging it. I'm really liking the TVMan. I think he's really cool. I love the whole Skibidi special hero event things. And yeah, I think this might be the last one, but who knows if any more are going to come down the line. It is awesome though. These are good, and they give equip bonuses, own bonuses, and a lot of them have special little things you could put on them. Unlike some of these guys right here, which just give you kind of equip bonuses and they're not that strong in the end right there. So the Titan TVMan is actually pretty good, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you use the Titan TVMan? What scenarios does he really excel in? Because there's so many heroes in the game, it's like you could have any combination. Now, a lot of people ask, what is the best hero? And that really just depends, guys, on what you're trying to do. If you look at my little hero book here, well, you can see the ones I use the most, right? My Flame Wizard is level 59. I use her all the time, almost all the time. She's so good for farming. But my Priest is level 53, my Prophet's 51, my Rogue is 53. My Shaman is only 42. My Archmage is 48 as well. So you can see the ones I use the most, right? Flame Wizard's just OP in general. She just annihilates and melts things. The Archmage for skipping waves to get to the higher levels. The Prophet, you know, if you're trying to get experience to Rebirth. The Priest, if you need a little bit of extra healing to kind of sustain you so you don't die and you can push. And then the Rogue if you're farming gems, right? So it's really situational. You can mix and match them. along with the little ornaments you put on them and all kinds of things. So it really just depends on what you want to do. But that's part of the fun of this game, is building combos between the heroes, the skills, and all that stuff. And I love this skill right here, the way it looks right here. Number Q right here. Oh man, that thing is awesome. I love the way that looks. And of course you got the old-fashioned breath to do the annihilation AoE as well. So if you time the breath with maybe his AoE, you're talking some pretty decent damage, I'm thinking, AoE. So yeah, that's pretty good stuff right there. So at the time of recording, there's 2 days left to this event. I think a new world might be coming soon, guys. I'm pretty amped up for that one. So that's it for the Titan TVMan. Give it a check with and without the ornament, and in my opinion, I've been using him quite a lot, guys, and I just really like having the new hero. He's good, and he's level 46. He's giving me a nice little health bonus as well, guys. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, and remember, until next time, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.